Hi, Hamish here from mortgagesonline.co.nz. Look, just wanted to tell you a little bit about the changes from the RBNZ that they've come out with today. Some positive news for first home buyers. After 1st of Jan, we will be, the banks will be able to will be allowed to lend to more clients with less than 20% deposit. So just to illustrate that, I'm going to show you this little picture here. So if you look at that bottom bar, that's now. 1 out of 10 people are allowed to have less than a 20% deposit, right? After 1st of Jan, that's going to go up to 1.5 people. So doesn't sound like a huge amount if I put it like that, but imagine if, just for an example, that at the moment only 100 people can buy next month with less than a 20% deposit. This change will mean another 50 can buy, so it's like a 50% increase actually. So in those terms, I think it will have a bit of an impact on the market. Now, the other change that has come about is basically to do with investors, property investors. At the moment, you need a 40% deposit if you want to buy a property investment. If you want to get a top up on your property investment portfolio, it's limited to 60% of the values. So there's a bit of a change there as well. So after 1st of Jan, we'll be able to go up to 65%. Or to put it another way, instead of a 40% deposit, you only need a 35% deposit to buy a home. Now, I think that will have less of an impact really to begin with. So if you have an investment property in Auckland, let's say a small investment property in Auckland might be like 700 grand. Can't believe I'm saying that, Hey, I wouldn't have guessed I'd be saying that. But yeah, let's say a $700,000 property. At the moment, you could go to 420 grand. After 1st of Jan, it's another $35,000, right, that you could borrow against the property. Not a big difference, but if you're on the margin of being able to buy the next property, and you've got, you've got a $1 million investment property or $1.2 million property, then it will have a bit of an impact. So I think, but I think with the property market being a little bit subdued, I think investors aren't so excited, even with that change. Whereas the other change to do with the actual low deposit borrowers, I mean, a lot of those people are just looking to get into a home just for their family, and they aren't too concerned about the property market. So I think that will have quite an impact. I know a lot of my potential clients are waiting on the sidelines, hoping to get into the property market and being first. Yeah, I know a lot of them being first home buyers can't because of these rules, and quite a few more will be able to after 1st of Jan. So I think it's great. It's really positive. But look, thank you for listening. And yeah, give us a yell if you have any questions or queries. Check out our website, mortgagesonline.co.nz.